Hey, I'm Steve Tucker, and I'm back in Morbid Angel.
I'm Mario, and I have an ass on my chin.
Butt chin.
So, we decided that maybe every week or so, we'll pick a guitar player and a bass player and just talk about why we think they're awesome. They don't necessarily have to be metal. The Cosby bass here. Where's your drink? But yeah, probably a lot of them will be, but you know. So I will be picking Guthrie Govan because he's my favorite guitar player, and
Shredder.
he's just a beast.
Shredder.
And he's not metal, not at all. But you could put him in any situation. Like I've heard him play Yngwie licks, and he'll just destroy it. He could play anything, any style, and he's just better at it than anybody I've ever heard. It's incredible how I don't understand how he got that. Not only did he study, I'm assuming, but he definitely has some sort of a prodigy thing going on.
You met him, right?
Yeah, he was really cool. He was really nice. I took a picture with him. I talked to him he was really cool. And British dude.
Of course.
Yeah, but he was really cool. I saw him jam with Steve Vai. I went to a Vai Academy, 2014, the first one they did, and he was there. Steve Vai, of course, Vernon Reid, from was it Living Color?
Yep.
And
Cult of personality.
And Jeff Skunk Baxter, who was,
That's awesome.
He was really cool, and he put everything into like some weird mathematics thing that I went over a lot of people were like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But if you really, really paid attention and you didn't just go like, I don't care, I'm going to be one-sided, and it made a lot of sense. Talked about like the circulation of the strings and how why this one sounds this way and all sorts of crazy. It was a crazy clinic.
Wow, so he broke it down like that.
Oh yeah, like he's a scientist. He works for the government also.
Holy shit.
He doesn't even I don't know how much he plays anymore, but yeah, he's cool. But
he's been in like everything.
yeah, everything.
Pretty much.
And he told us some story, but this isn't about him. Maybe I'll talk about him another day, and I'll tell you some of the stories he told us. But Guthrie Govan had a clinic, and I think it was like 2 hours. And if you ever get the chance, go. It was totally worth it. I mean, somebody's cell phone went off in the middle of the thing, and he played like the Nokia ringtone thing on the guitar.
Oh,
he
shit.
hears something and he can mimic it. I don't know how he does it. He was playing harmonica with the guitar, making the guitar sound like a harmonica, making it sound like a saxophone.
Wow.
I was completely like, I don't even know why I'm playing. There's no reason for me to play. This guy could do anything I can do and do it way better than me.
So good it make you want to quit.
Yeah, he's incredible. There's not. I mean, he's in the. You could get his solo stuff, the Guthrie Govan stuff, or he plays in this band called the Aristocrats, and he plays with Marco Minimum and Brian Beller, and each one of them writes a couple of songs, and then they get together. And Brian Beller's been in like Death Clock and some of the other heavy.
Okay.
He's been in a couple of heavy metal bands.
He's the bassist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the stuff he writes, some of the stuff on the album is heavy. It's not heavy metal, but it does kind of border on it, and even his solo, Guthrie Govan solos are nasty on that. And I have no doubt that you could put him in any heavy metal band and he would be fine.
Yeah,
you
totally. You could tell.
You could put him in a 50s rock band, he would be fine.
Right.
Anything. I mean, he played in Asia. He's done a bunch of shit.
Really, he was in Asia?
Yeah.
I kissed the rains down in Africa.
He's just that good. I know I sound like I'm kissing his ass now, but that's how good he is.
Nice. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. So go check him out.
No
See
doubt.
if you like him.
I am going to pick this week Gene Simmons. One of my favorite...
The Demon.
The Demon. One of my favorite bass players of all time. Even past the makeup, past the extreme over-the-top personality that he is. When you sit down and listen to a Kiss record...
I'm going to sell you a coffin.
I'm going to sell you a coffin and a toothbrush, which I am guilty of buying a toothbrush.
Yeah.
When you sit down and really listen to a Kiss record, just if you pick out the bass and the background there. He's just so tight. He's so in the pocket. And he's a great songwriter.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a
he
great
did a lot
fucking
of
songwriter.
He did write a lot of those Kiss songs, right?
He wrote, I mean, half that shit. You know, in the 80s...
A lot of bass players in the 80s, and even before that, probably weren't doing a lot of writing.
No.
I mean, maybe they were. I don't know.
But not to that extent. I mean...
Yeah.
A lot of people argue who's the front man of Kiss. Is it Paul or is it Gene?
That's a tough one.
A lot of
I wouldn't
people
know
say
how to answer
Paul.
that.
I kind of would say Paul.
Probably, but at the same time, you're like, but Gene...
But Gene's amazing.
He does stuff, too, and...
Right. And he does write a lot of that shit. I mean, in the 80s, he kind of didn't write as much, and Paul really sort of took over.
Yeah, Gene was too busy doing this stupid solo album with I Am a Firestarter.
Well, that was later, but
Yeah,
he was
horrible.
trying to get involved in Hollywood and stuff for a little bit, and
Yeah.
like being an actor.
Like, you don't have enough money.
Yeah, of course. But, I mean, go back and listen to the classic shit, like everything
Destroyer.
up to Lick It Up, and it's just like...
I liked Lick It Up.
Those bass lines are fucking sick. Like, he carries that band.
Definitely.
You know, Paul Stanley is a good rhythm guitar player, but he's not a fantastic rhythm guitar player. As much as I love Kiss, it's...
Yeah, they're great and all, but honestly, I don't think any of them were particularly amazing.
No.
At their they wrote catchy songs.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock on them.
No,
You know,
definitely
it's
not.
just
It's
that
the
there's
truth.
plenty of bands that are great that aren't amazing at their instrument.
Right.
You know?
And also can't write shit nearly as catchy as what Kiss
Yeah.
has put out throughout their career.
I mean, they've been around and they're still around.
They're still doing it.
Yeah.
And not for
That
nothing.
says a lot.
Vocally, I mean, not that he's doing the crazy shit vocally that Paul does. Paul kind of sounds nowadays live,
I haven't
but
heard
Gene
it.
still sounds really good live.
Yeah, he still does have the same kind of
He
voice.
still sounds like fucking yeah, like he's fucking he's still good, and he's still fucking up there playing the bass and running his old ass around in them fucking platform.
It can't be easy to play in those giant platforms.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I would go with my pick will be Gene Simmons, and I fucking stand behind that. And I suggest all you guys listening out there, bust out your Kiss records, put on fucking Rock and Roll Over, which is my personal favorite, Hotter Than Hell, Destroyer, Love Gun, Lick It Up, Creatures of the Night, and really listen to Gene's playing, and you'll understand where I'm coming from, where he's really the fucking backbone of the fucking stringed instruments.
A
in
good
that
bass
band.
player always is.
Totally. So,
Two metalheads.
two metalheads.
I always reach for the space bar.